Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is RJ. So today is Rollercoin's 7th birthday. As you can see behind me, the celebrations are going on. The hamsters are having a great time, and we're going to be delving into what is coming your way over the next few days. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into what's going on, let's do a quick check on the account. Certain things have changed. Let's run through the numbers. So the last time we were in here was 12 days ago. Now 12 days ago, our HP, which is this number here in the white, was at 1.042 ETH. You can now see we're at 1.134 ETH, which is actually a gain of 92 petahashes, and all I did was purchase one miner. Now that miner was this one here. If we click on this, so this is the Aurora Citadel, 9.750 petahashes with a 5% bonus. I've put it on a 6% rack, and then obviously along with our overall bonus or our power bonus, which 12 days ago our power bonus was at 416.15%. You can now see we're at 427.21, because I've actually just remembered I did actually purchase another miner. Now I don't know how many of you grabbed this miner. It was the Nexus Thunder. What was it? Nexus something. Nexus, where is it? Here it is. This one. So this was the Nexus. It was a... here is the Thunder Nexus. There you go. So for 33, I think 33 Doge, you could buy the original miner, which was 1 petahash, and had a 1% bonus on it. I bought 2, and then I used, because right now, or there was a 50% reduction in merging costs. So like I say, I bought 2, 66 Doge, merged them together with the required amount of parts, and now we've got a 2 petahash miner with a 3.5% bonus on a 5% rack, and that is why basically we are sitting at a 427.21 bonus, and we're at 1.134 ETH. So basically between the two miners, the Thunder Nexus and the Aurora Citadel, we gained 92 petahashes over where we were 12 days ago. So it's not bad for 2 miners. And also apparently that Thunder Nexus, if you can upgrade that or merge it to Unreal, it is something crazy like 100 petahash, which is something I possibly might look at depending on the cost of getting hold of other Thunder Nexuses, obviously, to merge them together. But yeah, that's the changes to our account. So obviously, like I say, today, 22nd of April, is Rollercoin's birthday. They have been around for 7 years now, which is quite incredible. The fact that we've had an online program that is still paying, and that they are still sort of, I don't know, still upgrading, still doing new things, bringing new things to the site, you know, all that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, you know, I'm not here just to glaze Rollercoin. As you know, I've had many issues with some of the stuff Rollercoin has done. You know, they've done both good things and they've done bad things, or things that I don't think have really benefited the community. But at the end of the day, 7 years, they are still paying, and hopefully they continue to do so going forward. Okay, so anyway, let's look at what is going to be going on and coming to you guys over the next few days for this massive birthday event. So here we go. It says, Rollers, we made it 7 full years of progress, over 77 BTC mined, and one epic community made it all possible. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for being part of the Rollercoin family. In these 7 years, Rollercoin has grown into a massive crypto mining universe with over 80 BTC mined. Well, 77 apparently. The millions of games played and thousands of players building their empires. The journey has been nothing short of epic. And I do agree, the fact that, the community is so big. Their Discord is constantly full of people asking questions. And obviously, you guys can always come along to our Discord, which you can find the link in the description. We do have a Rollercoin chat in there. Obviously put your questions. Generally, there's always people active on the site, so hopefully they can help you. If not, I will get to them questions as fast as I can, or you can post your questions below this video and I'll probably be able to answer them a bit faster. Okay, so this anniversary, we're going all out with a brand new birthday hamster that's easier to get than ever before. Now, for me, this is quite a big thing. I know people that have got hamsters and they say doing these expeditions really does seem to bring quite a good amount of loot and sort of boosts and all that kind of stuff to your account. But obviously you can only get it by getting the hamsters or having the hamsters. Now, this is a way you can do it for a very low price. Okay, and that's just the beginning. We've prepared a full lineup of incredible anniversary events, each one crazier than the last. This celebration is packed with everything you love and more. Now, let's dive in and take a closer look at all the amazing events we've got in store for you. Okay, so here we go. New free hamster. Now, for me, like I say, this is probably one of the most important things out of this update. Okay, hold on to your party hats. Rollers, the 7th anniversary celebration is going to be wild. A brand new birthday hamster is joining the game, and trust us, it's not here to play. It's your chance to grab a special edition hamster made just for this celebration. He's here to party like an animal. Grind expeditions and take a proud spot in your ultimate hamster lineup, Birthday Bob. Now, I personally think they probably could have come up with a better name, but anyway, Birthday Bob it is the only hamster that lets you choose his final ability. And the best part, he's almost free, but first, let's check out his base stats. So basically, you're going to be looking at his strength is going to be 30, his health is going to be 30, and his luck throughout the expeditions is going to be 10. Now, I don't have a hamster. I've never had a hamster. So I don't know if these base stats are upgradable. Maybe, like doing the more missions you do, the more the more your stats upgrade. I'm not 100% sure. But at the end of the day, it's a good starting point. Okay, so voting time, choose Birthday Bob's ability. Now, obviously, we've had voting in the past for various other things. They've decided they want to bring it back for this, which I think is a good thing because it always is nice that the community have some sort of say in these things. It's nice. Since this is such a special event for us, for our 7-year anniversary, we decided to bring back the voting system we all love so much, but with a twist. This time, you're not voting for a president. This time, you'll be voting to decide the special ability of the new hamster. Ability options. The ability options. 2, get ability vote tickets. 3, progress through the bar to unlock Birthday Bob and amazing rewards. Climb the leaderboard to earn even more prizes. So we'll basically quickly, so anyway, let's finish this off. Abilities to choose from, so you can increase their resting time or speed it up essentially. So obviously I'm assuming when Bob goes, when the hamsters go and do an expedition, there's a cooldown time, which is, I don't know, a certain amount of time, but you can actually vote that the cooldown time is less. So resting time reduced by 4% or 1 hour. So 1 hour less. So I don't know how many hours it takes for the hamster to cool down so he's ready to go on an expedition again, but they're reducing it, it might be reducing it by 1 hour depending on how the vote goes. Now the other one is survive chance. So the ability to survive the expedition, is going to be upped by 10% chance to survive expedition. So I'm assuming some of these expeditions, these hamsters don't survive. So, it's probably what it is that they then have to, again, there's a cooldown time, and basically once they're at full health again, you can send them out. But obviously if they've been killed off, that cooldown time or that time it takes for them to get back up to full health is going to be longer. But there is a thing. So let's anyway here. So every time you cast your vote, I'll talk about the thing in a bit. Every time you cast your vote, your progression increases in the voting progression bar. One of the key rewards in this bar is, of course, Birthday Bob. Now, the nice thing with Birthday Bob, he's not right at the end of the bar. He's about halfway through. So if getting Bob is your priority, you don't need to go all the way to the end of the progression bar. So, and that's not all. There are also other awesome prizes waiting for you along the way. At first, when you unlock Birthday Bob, you won't have any abilities. That's where your vote really matters. Once the voting ends, all Birthday Bobs, obviously anybody with a Birthday Bob, meaning, will receive the winning ability chosen by the community. After voting ends, all earned hamsters get the winning ability. Choose wisely, vote shapes his future. Okay, so if we look here, this is essentially what it looks like. It's not very clear. So if we come back here and then we go back, where is it? Go into here. Okay, so we get a better look at it here. So you can see right now, the voting is definitely in favor of survive chance. Now, this got me thinking, well, let's say that, like I was speaking earlier, if your hamster, say, gets killed off, I'm sure you don't lose the hamster, but simply all of their energy or whatever HP has been drained from them. That means it takes longer for them to build up their health again, and before you can send them on their way or on to the next expedition. But if they survive, even if they've taken a few knocks along the way, if they survive the expedition, well, then that cooldown period is shorter anyway, because they've not got to go from 0 health back up to 100%. They might go from 50% back up to 100%. They might go from 70% back up to 100%. So by surviving the expedition, that is cutting down the relax time anyway. I could be wrong. Any of you out there, if that is the wrong way of looking at it, please correct me in the post below the video and just correct me. But I would have thought that's the way it works. I mean, in one of the other sites we use, which is Chain of Legends, you can send out your troops. If they get all annihilated, yes, they will sort of claw their way back to their barracks, and then we'll have to go from 0 health right the way back up to 100% before you can send them out, which currently mine take about I don't know, 4 or 5 days to get back up to 100% in Chain of Legends. But if they come back and they've only lost quarter of their health, well, then they could get back up to 100% loads faster, and then we can send them straight back out to another expedition. I believe that is how this is going to work. So therefore, voting for Survive Chance, in my opinion, is the better way to go anyway. I have actually casted one vote. You can basically, so I've actually claimed this miner. If we scroll down here, you can see I went here. This is where Bob is. So basically, Bob will cost you about 10 RLT. And if you only want Bob, then that is it. That's all you're going to cost. It's only going to cost you 10 RLT. But because you can send Bob out on those expeditions, you're going to gain that 10 RLT back and other stuff as well. I don't know how fast. I can't say very quickly. I can't say super fast, but you will gain that 10 RLT back over time and gain other things as well that are going to help boost your account. But obviously, you vote how you want to vote. I was just showing you how I voted and my thoughts on the voting process. I'm probably going to get to Bob and probably stop, but we'll just have to see. Who knows? But anyway, so let's move on. Okay, so here we go. Your tickets. So get your tickets. Buy tickets on the event page. You'll need around 10 worth of votes to unlock Hamster through the progression bar. Tickets are refreshed daily with both personal and global limits. You can also win extra tickets through event activities or find them on the marketplace. I don't know how much they're going for on the marketplace. If they are, okay, that'll be interesting. So let's quickly have a look at that after we've read this. So, and there's more. We've increased the drop rewards for 3-hour expeditions. So you can send Birthday Bob on multiple quick runs and score some awesome prizes while testing his full potential. So yeah, so let's just quickly look at that. I'm interested to see what these tickets are going for on the marketplace. So let's have a look. So let's buy, and we want to buy other tickets. Here we go. So 0.5. So 0.5 RLT. I'm trying to figure that out. So it's half an RLT. So if you bought 10, that only costs you 5 RLT. That's interesting. But how does that hang on, I want to have a look at this. So let's have a look. So let's buy one of these. Okay, buy one. Buy. I'm just curious to see, because obviously, yeah, I'm just curious to see how that works. So continue shopping, home. Would it be in here? Right, so you need 3 to get to that, 6 to get to that. I don't know, where would it be to show? Right, so it's only showing points here 1. Okay, so storage, close, sets, no, inventory, other, quantity, Speed up. I don't know. I don't even know what this does. This speed up thing. Quantity 1. So what happened to our... Did we not get the ticket? My orders. Purchase history. Purchased 1. Okay, I'm confused. Because I don't know where that registers. Where does it say that you've got more than one? Like, because obviously I bought one for the full price. Okay, let's quickly I just want to quickly look at this again, because it's showing that we've got one in our account now. But should it show that we have 2? I don't know. I'm lost. I'm totally lost on that. So hang on. So here, 22nd, but when 0.45 RLT. So if I got two more, that means I should have 3. But so if we go buy, because obviously if you can get, I don't know if you can only get the hamster through the progression event. So it doesn't matter how many tickets you buy, although it did say, didn't it? Here. Blah, 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 blah. No, that's not the one. Is that the one? No, this is the one. So yeah, so tickets are refreshed daily, both personal and global limits. You can also win extra tickets through event activities or find them on the marketplace. So, oh, hang on. I just thought I'd try that out, because I just thought, well, if we can get that for if you can get that for half price, which essentially it would mean you could, then that would be great for you guys. But yeah, I'm not sure. Obviously you saw I bought 3. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they come in effect like the day after or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, back to it. Go. Sorry. Right. Okay. So let's scroll down. That's the one we've just done. So here we go. Right. So anyway, the 7-year fest lineup. So basically this is what you can expect over the next few days. So obviously we're on the 22nd. So basically we've got the hamster voting, preparing to party, anniversary bundles, anniversary advent calendar, and then tomorrow you'll start with the Blaze of Memories, which is the burning event. Then you've got the burning race, which will start tomorrow. And then the next, obviously they got the 25th Rollercoin 7th anniversary. Oh, okay. So the actual anniversary is on 25th of April. So he's saying that is the actual anniversary. And then you've got the anniversary bundles and anniversary race. Okay, so basically we come out of here, go here. So we've seen this is the voting. So this is preparing to party. So basically this is a similar to an advent calendar, I guess, is that you can just obviously play games, exchange coins, and you know, the more you do, the more prizes you will get from this puzzle or whatever you want. Basically it's like a puzzle, isn't it? And then if we go back, you've got then the puzzle party live. So this is stuff that you can do, so you can go and register on their YouTube channels, all this kind of stuff. Visit the Discord, visit YouTube, make a deposit of any coin roller worth at least 5 USDT or USD. exchange or deposit RLT, share your Rollercoin link. So obviously a lot of that you guys can do. Most of those things I think you can just simply click on and go through to wherever and register, and then obviously you can earn prizes from that. You've got the advent calendar day 1. So today we can get an RST case. I'm going to buy this. I'll guarantee pretty much I'll either get the 120 RST or 60 RST. Normally every time I get 120. I don't think I'll get 160. I don't think I'll get 240, but you never know. Here we go. Yeah. Let's have a look. We got $60. There you go. I told you we wouldn't get any higher than 120. Normally I always get the 120. But yeah. 60. I mean, at the end of the day, that's cool. No worries. 0.25 RLT. It's not a big deal. And then yeah, and then we've got I think we've got bundles, haven't we? The bundles that we can look at. Here we go. Anniversary bundles. Now, obviously with these, you know, it is an investment into the program, but the program has been running for 7 years. It is paying. So, you know, an investment is not, you know, obviously it's an investment. So, you know, you're putting money into the program with the idea of getting that money back. The only thing I'll ever say is basically if you are looking to invest in any of these programs, or only ever invest money that you can afford to lose. Now, what do I mean by that? Simply that any of these programs or any program that you find online, just because it's working right now, nothing is 100% guaranteed. So anything can happen. So just be aware of that. Personally, I'll always say if you're going to invest in any of these programs, use coins that you've earned from other programs. So other crypto you've earned from different programs, you can invest that. But if you do feel that the only way you can invest is from your bank, like I say, only use money you can afford to lose, i.e. only use spare cash. Don't use money that you need for car payments, your kids' college fund, putting food on the table, paying your rent, nothing like that, because these programs, although they do pay consistently, they are not going to make you a millionaire overnight. So again, bear that in mind and just think, you know, be wise about what you do. Okay, so obviously some of these are pretty hefty. 349 Doge. Apparently it was going to be, it could be, the retail price would have been 1,110, but we're going to give you it at a special 349 Doge, which is a 65% discount. Okay, so obviously any of these bundles where you actually get to keep stuff is always going to be the best, because when you start looking at these ones and go, oh well, that's going to give me 10 petash, but it's only 10 petash for 7 days. Yes, you'll have this 1.4 petash with a 2% bonus for just under 5 million derivatives of BNB, but that 10 petash you're going to lose after 1 week. So that investment really is only to pay for this 1.14 petash. That's what you got to bear in mind. You know, some of these are actually quite reasonable, but obviously the further you go down the list, the lower the miners are. So again, you're going to get a 10 petash for 7 days. So you're still you're going to be left with a miner that's less than a petahash. You know, and then you've got some of these, which obviously a bit you got that for 7 days. Again, it's the 270,000 gigahash miner, but you get 4 of them apparently. So apparently you get 4 of them. How many did you get? Oh, you get 4 of them. So you could merge them together and make a pretty good miner actually. I mean, so that's that 1.4, so 2.8 gigahash basically. So and then obviously, that's 4 separately, but you merge them together and you'll always get a bit of a boost on that. So you could be looking 2.8, 3, 3.5, possibly, 3.5, possibly 4, 4 petash in total. I'm not 100% sure, and then obviously you've got these, which just give you the Soul Miner and then a 1 petash boost for 7 days, but it only costs you 15 TRX. So, like I say, I mean, really, this is sort of like your best one, but it is a big payout, but you're going to get that miner to keep. You're going to get you're going to get 8 of these to keep. You're going to get 8 of these to keep. And then you get apparently 100 petahash for 7 days. And then obviously, like I say, once you merge these together, not them together, but those 8 together and those 8 together, once you merge that, overall, that's going to give you a nice amount of power. But like I say, I'm sort of discussing this and talking out sort of best scenarios, really. As to whether you want to invest, that is entirely up to you. And that is basically what we've got up to today. Tomorrow, like I say, you've seen what else is coming. Just as a quick note, before I leave you, is that I did put a post on the Rollercoin chat in our Discord recently, saying that obviously for those of you that are not involved with Rollercoin Tap, to start using it now, because Rollercoin Tap is going to be coming and is going to be integrated very shortly. Now, I think a lot of you maybe thought that I just put that on there so you would just go and download the app. Not at all. That was actually an official post from Rollercoin, which I basically just copied over and then put in the chat. So that is not just me trying to get you to download the app. That is actually an official post from Rollercoin to basically letting you guys know it is going to be coming to the platform really soon. So get on it now, get using it, and you're going to then see the benefits when it all gets integrated. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I hope you found that helpful and informative. If you can, smash that like button, please. It really does support my channel, which then helps me make more content to help you. So take care, have a great rest of your week, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.